I need answers. I hate that I cannot talk about it.
What's up, sucker?
I deeply apologize in great advance. God, I'm stupid. I just realized that I was wearing this same shirt underneath what I was wearing in the last video. I promise I'm not broke. I meant to say that I'm not entirely broke. Like, I'm broke, but I'm not broke, you know? Actually, no, scratch that. I'm broke. But, like, you know, I decided, you know what? It's a nice day. I want to wear a clean white t-shirt. So what we're doing right now, we are gonna go to my job a few hours early because I need to test a theory with my camera. When I got this camera, I won it in a giveaway. But when I brought it into stores like Walmart, for example, the sensor started going off. So I want to try and test a theory and see if I walk into my store and it goes off. And if it does, I want to see if I can put it on one of the Sensormatics and see if it'll turn that off like for good. And wow, y'all are really, really bright. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's head there now. Let it roll. Nope, we're gonna turn it all the way down because, again, we don't like getting copywritten. A lot has happened in this past like 3 days after I filmed my latest video. If you have not seen that yet, I'll put that in the description. Definitely go check it out. But since then, it's like the YouTube gods are doing me a solid flavor because I am naturally being able to, like, you know, receive content without even trying. I put up my YouTube video and I go to work. Whenever I'm leaving work, the craziest thing happened. Well, it's not that crazy, but like for me, it's crazy because, like, you know, I don't think nothing of it and then it happens. There's this 4-way intersection a block down the road from my apartment complex, and there were 2 cop cars that stopped 3 vehicles, and they had these people that looked about my age on the side of the road, and they were talking to him and whatnot. Well, I didn't think anything of it because, I mean, it's Frisco, Texas. That happens a lot. So I just keep going. I'm literally about to pull up to my house, but little did I know that whenever I pulled up to my house, the parking spot that I usually park in was covered with 4 cop cars and a CSI van. And my initial reaction was, oh my God, I did something wrong. But what could I have done that was so wrong that, you know, I have 4 cop cars and a CSI van outside of my house? I was like, oh God, I don't like this. I no offense to law enforcement. I hate police officers. No offense, Rob. I know he's watching this right now. He's my mom's boyfriend. He's a cop. But it makes me uncomfortable. I'm terrible at talking about who I'm referring to. I'm referring to just law enforcement as a whole. I'm not referring to you, Rob. I'm sorry. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna mind my own business. I'm gonna yeet. I yeeted the fuck out of there because I thought it was something that I did. I like left for maybe an hour and a half. They are still there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna park in a spot that, like, you know, I don't usually park in, but yet I can still see my, that's a yellow light, shoot. But I was going to park somewhere where they weren't going to see me, but I could still see my apartment. And I sit there, I'm on my phone, I'm texting friends because I'm like, guys, I'm freaking out. You know, I have CSI outside of my freaking house, so something's up. Something happened. Then maybe 10, 15 minutes goes by. I'm still sitting in my car. My lights are all off. My TV, my car is off. Nothing's turned on. And then the CSI van pulls right behind me. So I can't move my car. And I literally was like, listen, I'm ducking. I'm getting down. I don't want them to see me in my car because I feel like they're gonna knock on my window and ask me questions, and I don't like law enforcement. So that was the worst. I had a window though. They looked at this thing on their clipboard, and then another 5 minutes goes by, and then they walk up these stairs, and I was like, okay, this is my chance. I grabbed all of my stuff. I had my backpack, my iPad, my keys, and I quietly closed my door. That didn't work because you know how, like, whenever you try to shut your door quietly and then, like, you know, you have to like slam it to shut it. I had to do that, and then I guess they heard me because they started walking down the stairs, and I already had my bag. I was like, you know what? I'm fast walking to my apartment. I'm opening up my door and I'm shutting it. I'm not opening it for anybody. Long story short, I didn't get into my apartment until 1 or 2. Perry yeet, and I didn't get to go to bed until like 3 or 4. I was just freaking out the entire time. I mean, I didn't know what CSI did. Like, at the time, I now know what CSI is, but before I did not know. I'm gonna actually give my mom a call in a little bit and ask her what's up because I texted her and I was like, Mom, CSI is outside of my house. I don't know what the fuck is going on and I'm freaking out. I texted her that like super late at night. She wasn't awake, but what was I saying? But the very next morning, she texted me and she was just like, hey, are you all right? I'm just getting your text. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And she was like, Rob told me the whole story. I'll tell you about it later. It's not something I can text you. So yeah, I'm going to try and give her a call, and I'm going to try and film what she tells me, because I have a right to film it. This happened in my apartment complex, so I have the right to know what was happening, you know? And I have a right to film it because it happened in my apartment complex. Does that make sense? But right now, yeah, we're driving to the mall. Well, yeah, I guess I'll see y'all there. All right, so we're here. I'm gonna go through the back because I am an employee and I have that option. I would usually go through Dick's, but like, you know, again, they have that Sensormatic thing, and I don't want that to go off if the theory that I have about my camera is true. It's weird being up here as early as I am. Like, they literally opened like an hour ago. All right, we're about to walk in. Hopefully it doesn't go off. Oh my goodness, it didn't go off. So I made it all the way to the back of the stock room, and it didn't go off, which is like, you know, great, because we don't want that, you know? Every time I walk into somewhere, I don't want it to go off. I had to test a theory with my camera. Well, because I've had this camera for 2 years, but like, whenever I first got it, whenever I used to walk into stores like Walmart and stuff, it would go off with the cameras. Love my workers. They're so great. They're amazing. Now that we're here, I can walk around, I guess. I mean, you never know. Like, I just watched a few David Dobrik videos. David Dobrik literally doesn't even plan his videos. I shouldn't have to do the same, you know? I should just pick up the camera and just keep it recording and just hope that, like, you know, some good content just falls into my hands, you know? I really love being up here as early as I am, just because there's not as many people that show up this early in the morning, especially on a Monday. Who wants to come to a mall this early in the morning on a Monday, I guess? I don't know. Just something to think about. Why do I look so much better? Why do I look so much better when I'm wearing white? I don't know, it's got this white vibe, and I guess the shirt kind of correlates with it. I think that, like, you know, while I'm here and I'm buying some time, I might as well text my mom and be like, hey, yo, are you working? Because if not, then I'm gonna call you. Okay, there's nothing else interesting going on, so I'll see y'all at the house. So my mom just texted me again, and she told me that she doesn't think that I can record because it's confidential and that it should not be shared with anybody outside of the police department. I mean, for crying out loud, they were literally parked outside of my apartment. Literally not even 15, 20 feet away from my house. If I can't get the information, it is what it is. But I mean, I've already recorded my part of the story and what I seen. So, I mean, there's that. Alright, so I have my iPad here. I'm about to text her because she told me that I could post the video about it and talk about my opinion, but I can't say what happened and why they were there because it's still under investigation. No, don't call me on Messenger. Call me on FaceTime. I'm not trying to video chat with you on Facebook. That's freaking ew. She keeps trying to video chat me on Facebook.
Who does that?
There we go.
I'm stupid, I don't know how to do this shit.
I was like, why are you trying to do it on Facebook? Who does that?
That's what it meant.
No, that's video chat on Facebook.
Rob's looking at me like I'm a fucking dumbass.
I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm FaceTiming you on my iPad.
So you got an iPad?
Yeah, for video
And
editing.
yesterday Rob goes, who is logged in on my Netflix account with the iPad? I said, I think it's Landon.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm currently filming right now for the video. You're being recorded, so.
No.
Like, no, like, the camera's here. I'm on FaceTime.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Can everyone see me?
I haven't gotten that good yet. Should I have a right to know, or should, like, I be able to, like, talk about it?
I mean, Rob said you can talk about it. You can say your opinion about it, but you can't. I mean, it can still be under investigation. It can't be. You can't know anything of what happened legally wise.
Oh, well, because they were walking around and they were knocking on other people's doors, and I guess they were asking them questions, but I just wanted to know if it was any of my neighbors, because, like, they were parked literally right outside of where I am living. Like, their cars were all over there and nowhere else in the apartment complex. Again, this was, like, super, super late at night, and, like, I was coming home, and at that stop sign intersection, there were already 2 other cop cars that pulled over 3 other vehicles, and I was thinking, well, I mean, it's Frisco. This happens all the time. But then I get to...
It wasn't Frisco. It was actually Plano.
Well, I mean, same difference. But, like, I get to the house, and then there's 4 other cop cars, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then there's a CSI van that's parked right outside of my car, so I couldn't leave. So I'm like, well, might as well go in the house, but I just want to know what the heck's going on.
We can't discuss it.
If they're out there violating people's civil rights, that'll get you more hits on your YouTube.
Nice. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Alrighty.
I love you. Hey, just call me in a little bit.
Alright.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there was that. I guess we couldn't really get an answer out of that. I wanted to know an answer. I hate that they're still investigating this. What if it was already on the news? I don't know, nobody's talking about it, and it happened, like, why? I hate that. I hate that. I hate this. I hate this. This is terrible. What the fresh heck? We tried. We'll stick with what Rob said. What did he say? Flip that clip back.
They're out there violating people's civil rights. That'll get you more hits on your YouTube.
I have not heard the end of this. We're gonna hear the rest of this when they're not investigating it anymore because I need answers. I hate that I cannot talk about it. I hate that I don't know anything. This is unbelievable. I'm hecka mad right now. I am furious. You know what? I'm stress eating now. Was that too much? Maybe a little bit. Now my friend Clarita keeps on texting me. She's like, yo, I'm at Hollister. Girl, I'm not. She said, okay, I'll be in the video. You're gonna be in all my videos. Literally, you keep texting me and like FaceTiming me and Snapchatting me every time I try to make a video lately. We love you so much, C. I'm telling her to FaceTime me right now so she can be in the video because I love her the most and she deserves to be shown. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say hi and like show you to the vlog.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. I love her so much! God, that was so loud. I know y'all's ears are like busted now. Alright, so I mean, as far as I know, that's gonna be the end of the video. Bye!